So one of the questions I get regularly is, how much insurance is enough? Umbrellas, higher limits of liability protect you to a greater extent if there's ever an incident, your car or home, anywhere that you'd be liable in a situation where somebody would be suing you for damages or harm. That question is very specific and individual to every family. Age, liquidity, your asset base, how much your net worth is, and some risk factors like pools, pets, do you have young drivers in the household, trampolines. There's some things that get many of the neighborhood kids into your yard for different reasons and can create a larger inherent risk. So it's very individual and specific. The higher the limits, obviously the better protected when people are coming after you. And if you're ever involved in an uninsured incident, there's still drivers out there with no car insurance. If you're in a bad wreck, you're relying on your own coverages because that guy doesn't have anything. And the umbrella puts a higher limit for your own benefit as well. They're fairly inexpensive relative to the cost of the insurance you're already paying for. So they're a pretty good value. And you should give me a call and talk about it because it is fairly individual and specific to each situation.
Difference between liability limits and umbrellas?
Just the value. Umbrellas typically...
Two pieces of a policy.
Right. Liability limits are your core limits for auto or home, covering you up to a certain dollar value if there's ever an instance. Umbrellas are higher limits that umbrella or go over those limits. Most companies will not let you go to a $2 or $3 million liability limit. They'll stop at $500,000 and then you start stacking umbrella coverage on top of that. So it's semantics, just a way to get to that higher limit.